Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. As you can tell, we've got some good progress on rebuilding our drawbridge, though it's not completely done. And, I was looking at it, and my eyes were drawn to this little pool here. It seems to me the best way to take care of this pool is going to be just to fill it all in with sand, Like, if this was a lava pool, I might try to steal the lava to use it somewhere else, but, like, I can get infinite water almost anywhere in Minecraft, right? So it just makes more sense for me to come in here, whoops, and just completely fill this with sand before blowing it up. Oh wait, maybe I should just use a shovel on it. Either way, there are ways to move forward with this that do not require abandoning all hope, or, using TNT underwater, which, if you've ever used TNT underwater in Minecraft, it doesn't work. It doesn't blow anything up. It just hurts people. And we have no interest in hurting anybody here. So, let's go ahead and just carry on like wayward sons, because there will be, I don't know, cake where you've begun? I don't really know that song. I heard it at somebody's birthday once, and I think that we had cake after. It might have been Carry On My Skateward Son, too, because it might have been a skating party. A lot of details are kind of lost to me on this, specifically. But anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, slowly turning a pond into a beach so that we can experience a breach of water. A cessation of hydration. Boom. We have completely filled in this entire area here, which means that now we can call a spade and just really go to town on this. So let's go ahead and take care of that now. Shovel, skip, whoa. Oh, hey, there you are, Tango. And you just flew past me.
Hello?
Hello, I heard that you were in need of tons of netherrack.
Always. I've gone through 72 shulkers, and I still need lots more.
Well, I did the math, and I've got about 8 double chests full. Let me go ahead and show you.
Okay.
This is my little stone bunker. I keep little stones in here. And I've basically, all of these in this back corner here are mostly full of netherrack.
Wow. And I can have all this?
You're welcome to all of this. I have more stuff that I still need to dig out in my nether hub. I will probably refill these very soon.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man. Enjoy.
Thank you, thank you.
We have left Tango over the hill and far away to gather all that netherrack so that he can build another day. Or actually, probably today. He probably needed that stuff right away. That was why he asked for it. Anyway, I realize, all of this trench work we've been doing has been a primo opportunity to gather a ton of diorite. Because I started, looking at the catacombs downstairs, and, once again, anytime that you're building something with a lot of bats perched on the ceiling, you probably need diorite for your floor. So, I'm just going to grab all the diorite I can, hopefully make a good pass at working on the catacomb floor today. It's one of those little details that's not absolutely necessary to make the area playable, but, it looks so much better. Why not do it? So, anyway, here we go. Diorite, grab, skip. I need to make a list of words that rhyme with skip. Somebody remind me in the comments if there's any hip people who, or maybe pirate ship people who are good at compiling rhymes, then yes, please do that. I would appreciate the tip, people. I hope I don't, land on a creeper down here, because then everybody would be like, rip. Okay. Actually, just kind of looking around here, there's a ton of diorite in this cave, too. Not that this is, a safe cave, as I hear a spider. But it's relatively safe. Where is this spider? Later, punching a hole directly into a spider web. Let's get some torches out, just to be safe. Oh, time flip would be cool if it was, spirally. Time ship would be, a time travel thing, which I like. We have descended once more into the catacombs. We have carried with us wool and diorite, and we are prepared to properly ensure that this floor seems more batty than the ceiling does in one way or another. And, one of the big problems with coming in here and doing this is it actually involves a lot of breaking things that are inconvenient to swap out. Like, uh-oh, now I gotta put this door back in from this point of view. And now the, crypt, or the tomb inside of this crypt has to be rebuilt. You know, it's just a little bit of detail work that if I had been happy with the original stone floor, I could have just left these torches here and not had to do all this, you know, but this is really supposed to be an interesting and terrifying place, and it's not just about having the right signs on the doors and the right kind of surprises inside the crypts. It's about creating a fully immersive experience, you know? Like having this one where the door has been burst out. Like, if I just had an open door, I don't think that would have been as good as thinking about it and getting these slabs here. So, anyway, I'm going to come through here and just generally work on applying some of this wool to cover the lights and just making this feel less regular. Obviously, you know, you can't just have these all in a line or it's just going to feel dumb. So, we're going to mess with it a little. Time skip. I think I made the right call to take a bunch of diorite and put it at the bottom of the catacombs, but the more diorite I put at the bottom of the castle, the less diorite I think belongs at the top of the castle. I think that using the diorite here to represent the plaster walls and the painted stone kind of on the outside here was a bad call. I think that really the yellowed bonemeal blocks is going to look way better in the long term for what we're trying to achieve with this mansion level of the castle. It'll look more classy and less like bat excrement. So why don't we go ahead, run to Mumbo's base real quick, and just grab all of the bonemeal blocks we can find. Because, I mean, he mass produces tons of them non-stop. Also, you know, I've actually got a new used computer that I had been recording on my wife's computer, which she was loaning me, but I just purchased a new one at an exceptional discount, and I am about to start hopefully making all my videos at 1080p again. So, you know, Mumbo's base is, of course, the absolute worst place in all of Minecraft, or all of Hermitcraft, for lag, right? So, if I can come here and experience no problems with any lag, then, you know, maybe this is going to be okay. Now, the new computer is a 4-core i6700 processor at 4 gigahertz, and the nice thing about that is Minecraft is exceptionally CPU, or central processing unit, constrained. So in some games, you need to have a good graphics card. In Minecraft, you need to have a strong processor. And you can get by pretty well with an okay processor, but the second you try to start like live streaming your gaming or whatever at the same time you're playing, yeah, that CPU just gets burnt up. But the one I'm using now, I'm live streaming, I'm recording, and I'm playing Minecraft simultaneously, and I've got 67% idle on the processor, which, you know, at 1080p, 60 frames a second, that's pretty good. Some of you guys might also be saying, Joe, what's 1080p? What does that mean? That is a measure of how progressive my scans are. It really sounds silly. It doesn't really matter. Basically, 1080p means I'm recording at a higher resolution than I had before. I used to be recording at 1280 pixels across and 720 up and down. And this is like 1920 by 1200, or by 1080. Dang it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just make all these bone blocks and be on our way. Time skip. What is that thing? Is that a slime? Oh my goodness. I did not know that slimes could climb. What is he? Is this some sort of elaborate slime farm? Is this something Mumbo built to torture slimes? And I just happened to, whoa, jump into it? Dang it. Okay. And then fall? I'm doing very poorly. Okay, let's get away from here because nothing in here was within our understanding. Let's just let our reach and our grasp hold hands and just go back where we feel safe in our terrifying vampire castle. And, I mean, I've got enough bone blocks here. I can start working on this. This is going to be nice. Can I clear this roof? I think I can. Oh, I'm a terrible train. Okay, we'll use another firework. There we go. But, anyway, we are just going to go and put those in there. I was not expecting there to be a slime there, I gotta say. So, as soon as I got hit, it was like, okay, is this a guardian? Is this a new kind of fish monster that did Asuma update the server when I wasn't looking? Like, this could be so many things, and none of them are good. But yeah, it's funny because, like, Minecraft is one of those games where you can play it for 5 years and still be just terrified because something new happened. And, you know, a lot of games don't have that. It's a really, really good thing for the game. So, oh man. Yeah, it's also funny because, like, as much as, you know, I've been playing this for all this time, like, I still really enjoy using it as an opportunity to learn about things I want to learn about, you know? Like, oh, Minecraft, haven't you already done everything you can do? Not really. But even if I had, like, what am I doing now? I'm learning about how people in 1983 designed one of the most brilliant castles ever created in game development history. And I'm doing it piece by piece so I can understand things that I wouldn't even think to ask about. And I'm doing it in Minecraft. But I'm expanding my brain, and that's cool. I'm happy with it. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just continue. Right now, like I said, I'm doing mostly cosmetic details, but it's just so nice to make progress on a project and have something you can really show for it, you know? Because all that work, you know, in the catacombs, it's good when the players get to the catacombs, but every single person who flies over the castle can see this terrible diorite, and I haven't been happy with it for a long time. It's past time to get this fixed, so let's get that done. Time fix! As I was initially inspecting the work on the mansion up there, I fell down into a pit here because I hadn't finished this part of the bridge. So before I started recording for real, I decided I'm going to finish this part of the bridge so I can proudly walk across it without any real trouble and showcase this. Look at that. It's subtle, but it makes a big difference, and I think that was the right call to make there. So, you know, when we go up here, it's actually not that easy to get from here to the mansion level, because, like, theoretically, the court of the king here would be full of people that would be stopping you from going through these doors, and then you'd have to go to get up the stairs. I guess, well, yeah, these are just open. You could just get here, but then you'd have to go past all these weird statues. Are they alive? Are they mechanical? Who knows? But either way, this wall here does not look hideous anymore. So I'm happy to call that a win. I'm also thinking I should clear out. I've got like a little maintenance area over here. I've got little like places like this hidden all throughout the castle. And this one's like super obvious because of this fence being right here. Let's go ahead and just take, not fence. Why am I saying fence? Ladder. Yeah, now that's not as bad. Boom. This whole space just feels better now. And I have a feeling... Now, this room doesn't actually face or touch any external walls, so this one's not going to be as impacted. But we come through here. Yeah, that's a little better, having that up there. The bathroom does have a little bit of external wall, but this closet is going to have this whole thing here. You know, this closet might have a lower ceiling than this, because it is a closet. But I don't know. If you don't want your clothes to smell, maybe you want the high ceiling. I could see that going both ways. But yeah, then this room with the cake. The cake and the walls kind of blend together a little bit more than I would like. But on the whole, not terrible. So, clearly a sound investment in improving all this. But even so, you know what? That reminds me. A few episodes ago, we went to Cubfan's base and we got a ton of bookshelves. We should go get some of those and finish up in here. Because, like, this room definitely needs more of those. Time skip. They say cleanliness is next to godliness, so I don't know if organization is next to godlinization. I don't even know what that would mean. Anyway, I had this box here, and I found all of the bookshelves that I could possibly need in it, pulled them out, and I thought to myself, oh, you know what I should do? I should make one of these enchantment tables. So I gathered all the materials I need for that. This is actually, I think, my first enchantment table I've constructed on the server here. So now I can just set up my own little enchanting area right here. And obviously I'm going to take a lot of these bookshelves and use them to set up the real study for Strahd. But I just wanted to have something kind of neat going on here. I am curious, if I take some of this lapis lazuli, how high can I enchant a single item with what I've got right now? Do I have any items capable of being enchanted? No, of course not. Didn't think this through at all, did I? Here we go. Books. Take the book, drop it in up to 22. That's insufficient. So we really want to get this up to 30 before we start dropping these other places. So we're going to put the book back in there. Boom. 30. Protection 3. Don't really need that. But, okay. Core concept. We now have a place to enchant things in our base that we did not before. Our little town square here is just growing a bit more every day. But much more importantly, Strahd's study will now be able to receive the books it truly deserves. So we're going to leap tall buildings with a single bound and return these books that were lost but now found. I think through here. There's a door. Yep, that connects these areas pretty cleanly. I had originally thought that I would make these at least this tall, and I think I'm going to stand by that. Or stand on that, because I can't really place these if I don't get up here. Is that 4 tall or 5? I think 5, because these bookshelves are described in the book as being fairly large. Yeah, see, this now feels like a real study or library. It's a significant collection, you might say. Now, I think I'm tempted to kind of have this shelf even extend further that way, diagonally, and have this be more on the corner here. I'm not sure I want to have the books too close to the fire, but I feel like a meter away and next to the pokers is kind of more acceptable than not. So yeah, that feels more like that whole corner is bookshelves, whereas this one feels like a good diagonal. This one's a big shelf, and this one's also a big shelf. You know, actually, I think that chair I'm going to pull, you know. There we go. This is a pretty reasonable study. If you're going to live forever, you're going to need a lot of books. And this is a good place for them. So, anyway, there we go. You know, I think that this is probably, you know, this has been a little bit disjointed as an episode, but we've got a lot of little pieces done around the castle. And, you know, I figure the best place to probably close the episode is going to be somewhere out here on the external walls, because we really can't appreciate how much improvement that diorite to bone really created without just examining the castle from the outside. This is pretty good. I don't exactly love the way these windows fit into those walls, but I'm gonna have to think about decorations I could apply to make them work a little bit better. And if you guys have any suggestions about those, feel free to post them in the comments below. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from... No. Okay, let's get out of this pit and then we'll sign off. That was a terrible idea, to fall backwards into that pit. This is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.